Psychology found sneaky reasons of how and why manipulators flag certain people as easy targets. To be frank, specific attitudes have damaged my life. I've been controlled by different people in the past, and I'm convinced that the specific attitudes that I'm going to share with you were very clear for them. Were very clear for them to be able to know that they can control me or they can manipulate me. So I wanted to share my experience with you. Whether you're unaware of how people control others, or you are aware but you cannot fix it, let's discuss this. And the good news, these attitudes are fixable. So with that being said, these are the 10 signs you seem easy to control. Number 1 is the over-apologizer. You are fond of saying sorry before asking any request or before asking them a favor. So leading something or leading a request with a sorry or an apology can actually unintentionally diminish yourself, your image, and make you appear inferior or vulnerable. So when you lead with an apology, you might obviously signal to others that you can be easily manipulated or controlled. So how to fix this? Instead of saying sorry, you can say thanks for your patience. It's also polite and it will not hurt their feelings. At the same time, you will not look inferior or vulnerable. So they will not think that you can easily be controlled or manipulated. Number 2 is the ghosting warrior. You are actually, this is an attitude wherein you are actually texting a person or panic texting a person if she is okay or not, or if she is angry at you or not, only after 3 minutes of radio silence. So are you like this? So imagine you're conversing with someone you value, perhaps a precious person or an important contact, or someone you genuinely or truly want to impress. So if a 3-minute silence falls during an in-person chat, a phone call, or a text message or text exchange, do you immediately start panic texting or panic asking if something is wrong, even if you haven't done anything to warrant it? So this habit can make you appear easy to control because the other person might think that, oh, I did not respond to him or her for 3 minutes and he was already panicking. And with that, they might think that, oh, if he or she is like this, if you are like this, then they will easily give in to my control. They will easily give in to anything I want them to do, whether it's favors or manipulations. You can ask, but ask only once. And then distract yourself with anything. You can watch your favorite TV show, you can have some snack, you can listen to music, or you can do anything. You can do your hobby. Number 3 is the boundary blur. This is when you say yes immediately without thinking if you can do it or not. You say yes even if you did not process the request yet, even if you did not think that you like to do it or not. Always remember that there is always a cost of saying yes immediately without thinking. This habit signals a lack of boundaries, especially when it comes to favors or requests. Even if you deep down don't want to fulfill certain requests or certain favors, you consistently say yes immediately. So this sends a clear message. There's no room for a no for you. So as a result, these people will think that they can easily take advantage of you because you're always saying yes. even if it's against your will. Ultimately, this states or this demonstrates just how easy you can be controlled. So how to fix this? So if a person will ask favor from you, will ask a request from you, and deep down you don't want, you can politely say, okay, let me check my calendar and I'll get back to you. Or you can tell them the truth, but at the same time, you will be polite with them. For example, like, I'm very sorry, I cannot do what you want, or I cannot do what you requested me to do. And that's it. No need for explanations, because you have every right to say no if you don't like, if deep down you don't like. You just need to be honest, but at the same time, be polite. That's all. Number 4 is this, we are talking about the eyes. I call it escape routes. For example, if someone talks to you during a clash, or if you have a tough talk, or if you have a conflict talk, and you felt very down, so you look at the shoes of the person talking to you. This is the 4th specific attitude I'm talking about. So this specific attitude signals that you appear scared, you appear inferior, or having self-confidence during conflict talks, during disagreements, during people you had arguments with. So with this, you will immediately project an image that you are inferior, or you lost the argument, or you are defeated. And what's worse, even if you're in the right side. So with this creates an opening for them to take advantage of your thoughts and take advantage of your overall well-being. So how to fix this? Practice eye contact for more than 2 seconds or longer if possible. And feel confident. Try to be confident, most especially if you're in the right side, if you are the one who is correct, if you're the one who is right. So be confident. That's all. Do not be afraid of anyone. Number 5 is the explain everything person. This is when you explain every single thing, most especially if you say no. Some people think that this is being polite, but actually it's not. For example, I can't go because my dog is sick. I can't go because my cat is sick, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, why do you need to make reasons out of everything? If for example, if a friend, if they will invite you to attend an event and you don't want to attend that event because it's not according to your interests, or you have a busy schedule, then you can just say, I'm sorry, but thank you so much for inviting me. Can't make it. Maybe next time. That's it. You don't owe them an explanation whatsoever, because you have the right, again, to say no, as long as also that you are polite and kind in saying it. You don't owe anyone elaborate explanations. When you can't do something or you cannot attend an event, you owe it to yourself to just simply decline. Over-explaining yourself to them in these situations can make yourself look or appear weak or submissive. So with this, you are giving a chance for them to force, manipulate, or change your mind. A polite no is often all that it's needed. Because if you think that you are just being polite, the other person will say, oh, she or he, you have reasons. So let me do something to just change his mind or change her mind to be able to do what I want, because she's just having a reason. But if you are saying no immediately, even a polite no, they will think that you are really firm. A no is a no and a yes is a yes. That's it. Number 6 is instant niceness overdrive. For example, agreeing before processing your feelings. Saying yes before you think about it, before you've even easily considered it, can make you appear weak in front of them, and is a clear sign of weakness and a tendency to easily give in. So let's say perhaps you're trying to impress them, or perhaps you're trying not to disappoint them. So please don't fall into this trap. I fall into this trap many times, and I ended up not enjoying what I'm doing for them. It's like I'm pleasing them instead of myself. So instead, pause for a second and say to yourself, or tell them that let me think about it. You never know what negative consequences might arise from automatically agreeing every single time. And actually, by the way, from my own personal experience, whenever I say yes and I go to that event or I do what that friend asked me to do, I ended up getting stressed. So it doesn't give me any benefit. You're just pleasing them. That's it. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a favor. Buy yourself 5 minutes. Because if you say, for example, let me think about it, at least that other person will not think that, you are having second thoughts, like you don't easily give in. So in that way, they will not think that you can be easily manipulated or easily controlled. Number 7 is the fix me energy. For example, you share deep insecurities or your negative attitudes to strangers, or if you attend an event and you see that that person is very nice to talk to you, and you easily share your private moments with him or her just because his or her vibe is good. This is a sign of weakness and a sign that you are submissive to anyone. A clear indicator of weakness, susceptibility to be controlled, and susceptibility to manipulation, exploitation, is the tendency to easily share your vulnerabilities or weaknesses to just anyone. I've personally observed this many times from many people, and this is one of the most common this is one of the most common attitudes that I observed from people that I met. It left me wondering why these people reveal so much quickly, especially when not even prompted, especially if I'm not asking their personal or private details. If you are like that, you will appear very weak and easy to control. So how to fix this? Save private moments, or save special, precious, personal moments to people you are very close with. Not just to anyone, not just to any stranger. Save vulnerability for reciprocal relationships. Number 8 is the tension absorber. For example, you are nervously laughing in front of the person who is rude to you. So this is an attitude wherein you are laughing even when you are being humiliated, insulted, or worse, being shouted at, especially when you know that you are in the right side, especially when you know that you are the right or correct one. Always remember, it's not a sign of niceness, just in case if you think that if you do that, you are nice or patient. No, it's actually a sign of weakness. So a more effective and elegant show of strength is by being quiet, is by being silent. So let their inappropriate behavior hang in the air, and thus they will feel awkward. You can just be silent and then walk away. That's it. And if you do this, they will instead feel shame in their actions. Stay silent. Let their awkwardness hang. Number 9, I call this the body shrinker. This is when you feel small or feel too much scared or shy, most especially in large gatherings, in crowds, in conferences. When you project shyness and feel like you're the lowest person in the room, those around you will easily perceive you as weak and it can easily be controlled. Instead, cultivate confidence, chin up, and smile. Always remember, there's no positive outcome in feeling shy, in feeling ashamed. Be confident. Please don't act pitiful. It will not give you any benefit. Number 10, and the last one, is the emotional GPS. I call it emotional GPS or broken GPS. For example, you ask that person that, do you hate me, after a minor feedback. After a minor disagreement, immediately jumping to negative conclusions and asking that person, do you hate me, will come across submissive and weak. What we say often reflects our inner thoughts. So such a question reveals an excessive preoccupation with what others think of you. Instead, build a mental wall or boundary during disagreements. Let this wall serve as a shield during clashes, disagreements, or arguments, and thus it will prevent you from appearing overly sensitive to them or weak. The fix: relax and give yourself a break. And another fix is breathe for a few seconds and then ask yourself, is this my issue or their issue? Are they the ones making trouble, or am I the reason of the trouble? Niceness is not weakness. Unguarded niceness is. You can be kind and unmovable. It's not about becoming cold. It's about becoming calm. Save this video and share with a friend who needs it. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a dose of wisdom. Until then, let's get wise. See you next time.